folks, it's Rich here. No Puma top today. Bad hair, check. Out of tune, a little bit. Intonation's a bit off on the G string on here. Anyway, this is the Chapman. I forgot to say yesterday, and I got asked by Carsten, the Game Dane. Yo, Mr. Game Dane, how are you? This is a 9.5-inch radius on here, and Carsten asked me because on the Pro Series Chapmans, generally speaking, the neck's fairly fat. And he said, well, you don't like them, why have you bought another one? This one is not fat. In fact, this whole guitar is very un-Chapman-like in lots of ways. You know, this they've not done a traditional telly bridge for quite some time. Obviously, the headstock's the wrong way, right way, right way, wrong way, wrong way, right way around. It's got narrow, tall nickel frets. A lot of the Pro Series are usually stainless steel and jumbos. And yeah, and the neck, 9.5-inch radius. A lot of them are usually flatter, and it's not that thick. In fact, here is a Squier Classic Vibe telly, which weighs a ton. This is 3.2 kilos, by the way. It's nice and light. You'll like that, Steve Cassidy. And different colours, a bit hard to tell, but you can see there, look. They're very similar kind of thickness. Not as fat as a Fender Mexican. Can't remember words out. Put your teeth in, Richard. As a Fender Mexican. So what we're going to do here, because this is dead exciting, this is an iPhone, this is a non-guitarist, this is a 40-watt little amp on 1-watt mode, sat here, is we're not going to do this guitar justice in any way, shape or form, but we're going to have a little play with it anyway. Clean. On the neck. Is that loud enough? I don't know. I'll put it up a little bit louder for you. Hold on. I'm using a Dunlop USA 0.96mm pick. I'm going to take the tone all the way off. I want to see if that works. Pull it up maybe a third. That's pretty good. I've got the IFF control on halfway, which is like a tone knob. See that smooth straight from there into a D chord. Go me. And so that's this. Then the two pickups together. What have I done here? I pressed the button I shouldn't have. There we go. Let's press it again. This is these two in parallel, I think. It's kind of dark, but meaty. Clean channel, remember? Let's play the C chord again. And the bridge then is quite stark sounding. So if I go back to middle position, clear and chimey and bright, which is lovely. Parallel, dark and meatier, and the bridge is with a volume drop. That's more like the middle position, volume-wise. But here on the parallel, it's darker and louder. And the volume knob works nice on this as well. crunch. Nice and out of tune. So that's a little bit how that sounds. Terribly. I like it. I like it. You've got this smooth tone here. Smooth tone here. On that P90. Bite on the bridge. And then you've got that beefy. And just for shits and giggles, excuse language, I've got my Classic Vibe telly here. Let's see what the bridge sounds like on that compared to this. So, just a, yeah, boop. Here is Classic Vibe, yeah. What chord was that? It sounds so good. Also out of tune. It's funny, the old Classic Vibes, they're a bit more expensive these days, like $379, but the electronics in them are all cheap stuff, but they still are good. So, there we go. What can I tell you about this? It's a wonderful guitar. I think for $599, which they currently are at Anderton's, I think that's a lot of guitar to beat for $599. I know it's a lot of money, and there are lots of good guitars from Jet and Harley Benton and other brands and things second hand. But again, you know, you've got Seymour Duncan quarter pounder and a Seymour Duncan vintage P90. You've already got a four-way switch in here. You've got proper pots. Fit and finish is lovely. Rolled fret ends. There's nothing sharp here. The fretboards are rolled. It's lovely. They're polished. You've got these cute little donutty kind of things, and this nice amber looking mother of pearl inlay. You've got locking tuners from Hipshot, these open gear funky looking ones here. You've got a roller string tree, a Graphtec tusk nut, and the F-hole is finished beautifully and it's painted on the inside. Look, Wilkinson bridge with saddles. You've got contours so you can get up to the higher frets, 22 frets. I think that's a lot for the money, that is. I'm happy at $599 for this. I really am. Would I have paid $1,000 for it? There's a lot of choice at $1,000. It's probably still okay for $1,000, but it's, yeah, $599, sweet spot, bingo. And just whilst I've got you, if anybody is interested in buying this Classic Vibe, which I will miss, but it has to go because I can't afford to keep everything, please let me know. Righto, TTFN.